Today, the former vice president sure sounded like a candidate who likes his chances. In a brief statement at his campaign headquarters, he made an appeal to put aside the nastiness of the campaign and called on Americans to try to heal the country's deep divide. CBS's Ed O'Keefe joins us with more. Good evening, Ed.
Good evening, Nora. Tonight, the president tweeted that he's claiming victories in Pennsylvania, Georgia, North Carolina, and Michigan. This despite evidence to the contrary in Michigan and no official race calls yet in the other states. Former Vice President Biden, meanwhile, believes he's just hours away from winning the White House. Joe Biden said today the wave of ballots trickling in over the last 24 hours is enough to put him over the top.
After a long night of counting, it's clear that we're winning enough states to reach 270 electoral votes needed to win the presidency. I'm not here to declare that we've won, but I am here to report when the count is finished, we believe we will be the winners.
The Biden campaign feels they have a clear path to 270 electoral votes, with both Arizona and Nevada leaning blue, plus a presumptive win in Wisconsin and a victory in Michigan, giving him two key battleground states he needs.
In Michigan, we lead by over 35,000 votes, and it's growing. A substantially bigger margin than President Trump won Michigan in 2016.
But as angry Trump supporters demanded entry to a ballot processing center in Detroit today, the Trump campaign sued to stop the Michigan count, arguing they need to review the ballots already opened and counted.
This is fraud. This is absolute fraud.
The Trump campaign is also trying to stop the count in Pennsylvania, where the president currently has an edge. But there are more than 1 million ballots uncounted, many from Democratic-leaning cities and counties.
We're going to win Pennsylvania, but they're trying to cheat us out of it because they know it's their only path to victory.
The president's legal team is hoping the Supreme Court will strike down a lower court's decision to count Pennsylvania mail-in ballots received by Friday, but that were postmarked by Election Day. The court previously refused to do so.
We want the law to be used in a proper manner. So we'll be going to the U.S. Supreme Court. We want all voting to stop.
Despite Biden's victory in Wisconsin, with almost every vote counted, the president's campaign demanded a recount, though it's unlikely to substantially change the outcome. President Trump took his anger out on Twitter today, falsely claiming that his leads in Democrat-run states started to magically disappear as surprise ballot dumps were counted. Twitter flagged them as misleading, as those votes were legally cast and returned by the deadline. Biden's fortunes turned in the last 24 hours because he was able to win back Michigan and Wisconsin, two states that went for Mr. Trump in 2016, by flipping independents and building on then-nominee Hillary Clinton's lead among women. He also performed better among union households than Clinton did in Michigan. In Arizona, he won among white women with college degrees and seniors, two groups that went for the president 4 years ago. The Biden-Harris campaign has said it wants all votes to be counted, but it's already thinking ahead, having launched their presidential transition website. But it's not expected that we'll hear from the former vice president again tonight. Nora.
All right, Ed O'Keefe, thank you.